Fury-Usyk fight stopped. Cut controversy continues. Hello, fight fans. Coach Nathan of NS Champ 7-part boxing series and NSChamp7.com, here to shed a little more light on this ever-growing controversy. As we all know by now, the long-awaited, much-anticipated World Heavyweight title unification match between Tyson the Gypsy King Fury and Oleksandr Usyk has been postponed, primarily until advice and prognosis from his medical staff as to the healing of his right eye. Cuts happen in boxing, folks. That's one of the reasons why boxing has been described as a theater of the unexpected. Sports as a whole is the ultimate reality TV, not to mention what goes on behind the scenes, in real time. Nothing's usually choreographed. And fights of this magnitude usually still go on because even though it's a huge disappointment to the fans, promoters, as well as the boxers on the undercard who sacrificed a whole lot for this one shining moment, not to mention the money. Well, there was an enormous amount of money financed for the promotion in advance. So they're not just going to lose and walk away from that investment. Now, to put a historical perspective on this, I remember following Muhammad Ali as a kid, and a similar incident happened in the lead up to his historical matchup with Big George Foreman in what was titled The Rumble in the Jungle. Now, that was back in 1974. 3 weeks before that match was to occur, Foreman suffered a nasty cut in sparring from his sparring partner, a journeyman heavyweight named Bill McMurray, who had over 20 pro fights. The cut required 11 stitches, and on the advice of George's then personal physician, Dr. Peter Hacker, the fight was pushed back 5 weeks. Now, as we all know today, the fight went on, which not only resulted in massive revenue for all involved, but proved a massive upset victory for Ali. Today we have social media filled with rumors and conspiracy theories as to how and why Fury got cut. One strong, credible theory that makes sense is from former world welterweight champ and current podcaster Sean Showtime Porter, who predicted this fight would not happen weeks ago. He assessed that Tyson's psyche has still not recovered after getting hurt, cut, and dropped by pretty much a novice fighter in the form of former UFC heavyweight champion Francis Ngannou, which caused his previous postponement for the fight against Usyk that was to happen in December. Tyson signed for these fights within a short time frame, believing that the Ngannou would be an easy tune-up. As that turned out, the easy tune-up became the fight of his life. So now he's facing an Usyk, a man who's about 3 levels higher, as Oleksandr is way more polished, skillful, and experienced than Ngannou. So it would obviously make sense to wait until later to completely mentally be prepared for Usyk. Not a bad theory. But as we know of now, the timing of the third scheduled Fury-Usyk match will be based on the medical experts around him, and it'll probably include input from Hall of Fame cutman and Tyson's personal cutman, Jacob Stitch Duran. Now, according to Duran, cuts this bad requires the boxer to take 100 days off of sparring. And after that, sparring is to be resumed lightly. Now, the origin of the cut came while sparring with his sparring partner, Croatian heavyweight Agron Smakisi, who is 6'6" tall, 33 years of age, and has a pro record of 20 wins, 2 defeats with 18 knockouts. So obviously that tells you that there was some power on that punch that cut Tyson's eye. Lastly, it's been reported by a reliable source, Fight Hub TV, which is about as reliable as it gets, that the chairman of General Assembly and Entertainment in Saudi Arabia, His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh, has the fight tentatively rescheduled for May 18th. Now, this probably won't stop the rumor mill from churning, but this is the facts as we know it up to now. So, that's my take on this one, folks. But don't forget, for elite boxing instruction, elite boxing analysis, and elite boxing philosophy, click the like and notification button and subscribe to NS Champ 7-part boxing series at nschamp7.com. And I welcome your comments as well.